Zelenskyy thanks Britain after UK announces new sanctions on Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy on Tuesday expressed his gratitude towards UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer following the UK's new sanctions on Russia, as Zelenskyy believes it would help pressure Moscow toward peace. Zelenskyy, during a call with the UK Prime Minister, emphasized the need for a coordinated international response, urging the US also to take a stronger action against Russia to support the ongoing diplomatic efforts for a ceasefire and lasting peace in Ukraine. I spoke with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. I thanked him for the new British sanctions which help pressure Russia toward peace. Only coercion will work. Today we have a sanctions decision from the UK as well as from the European Union, and it would be good if the United States also helped, the Ukrainian president said, taking to X. He highlighted the importance of sustained pressure, noting our European partners are already preparing the next steps in this critically important canvas of pressure on Russia to stop the war. Zelenskyy and Starmer also discussed key elements of Ukraine's diplomatic strategy, focusing on potential meetings to secure a ceasefire and progress toward peace. The conversation also included reflections on Zelenskyy's recent call with US President Donald Trump, as well as joint actions within the coalition of the willing. Keir and I discussed the key elements of our diplomatic efforts and the potential meetings that could really ensure a ceasefire and progress toward lasting peace. We also discussed yesterday's conversation with President Trump, as well as our joint actions within the coalition of the willing. We agreed to stay in close contact nearly on a daily basis. Thank you, Britain, Zelenskyy added. Earlier on Tuesday, the UK and the European Union unveiled new sanctions targeting Russia's economy, shadow oil fleet, and military supply chains. The European Union adopted its 17th and most extensive sanctions package, while the UK imposed 100 fresh sanctions, including on financial institutions and military suppliers. The European Council adopted the 17th package of economic and individual restrictive measures, cutting off Russia's access to key military technology. Meanwhile, as per a statement from the UK's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, the latest sanctions target entities supporting Russia's military machine, energy exports and information war, as well as financial institutions helping to fund Putin's invasion of Ukraine and to disrupt the supply chains of deadly Russian weapons systems, including Iskander missiles. The UK's sanctions also target 14 more members of the Social Design Agency, which carries out Kremlin-funded information operations that are designed to undermine sovereignty, democracy, and the rule of law in Ukraine and across the world. The sanctions also target 46 financial institutions that help Russian attempts to evade sanctions, as well as St. Petersburg Currency Exchange and the Russian Deposit Insurance Agency, which insures Russian banks. The UK will also sanction 18 more ships in the shadow fleet carrying Russian oil, along with the fleet's enablers. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everyone. Bye.